Squigs are funny and dumb. Since I've started focusing on creating and painting miniatures, I wanted to make a squig. Not because it would be my magnum opus, but because I'm trying to bring back some fun and joy into my creative process. In this video, I'm going to show you how I paint my squig and the importance of little projects that make you happy and push you to have more fun creating stuff. If you have a computer, I encourage you to install Blender if you didn't already and try making a squig. It's a ball with 2 legs and a butt if you're courageous. This little project was so much fun that I'm definitely doing more squigs in the future. Let's get started! Normally, I start with a sketch or some kind of a concept, but in this case, I wanted something even simpler. Doing big projects, learning difficult things could be very rewarding. I tend to overcomplicate almost every project I start. In this case, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Quick dopamine, a reward that would give life to the need for more grand projects. Sometimes we could get tired no matter how ambitious or disciplined we are. And let's face it, most of us aren't at all disciplined. That is not the end of the world. Building up to bigger things and making something you're proud of is a daunting task. So start with small wins. 1 sketch a day, 1 sculpt, 10 minutes of painting your new favorite miniature, 4 bars of melody, a sentence, a mini poem. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you start doing it. The reward gives you superpowers to do more. I like silly. The Fool is a great allegory for embarking on a new journey with a sense of innocence and excitement. Also, the way you should go into each new thing. It's great being a fool, because if you don't put yourself in such a position, you'll never learn anything new. I think one of the reasons I like goblins and squigs so much is that they feel like they're free and do whatever, without thinking, am I gonna embarrass myself? Am I good enough? To bring it back, I started my squig in Blender, and what happens, happens. As I mentioned, a sphere, 2 legs and 2 butt cheeks is all you need to start. If you slice the sphere and put some cones in it, bam! You have a mouth. It's better if it looks crooked. It's a squig after all. Not gonna lie, printing is a lot harder than sculpting, in my opinion, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, if you don't know what you're doing, there are a lot of free resources to learn from. I printed my squig in FDM and resin. I like to compare and see how much I could get from FDM because it's so much approachable. Also, it's what I have at home. The FDM version is going to be painted by my girlfriend. She saw the squig and said that's cute, and I want to paint it. Pink was her color of choice. Solid choice, girlfriend. I think this bonbon treatment fits the little guy. I, on the other hand, wanted to make him blue. Not in the gloom and doom sense, but the actual color. Using vibrant colors, in my opinion, fits very well Squigs. Of course, if you want to make yours gray or brown, go for it. Grimdark Squigs are badass. Mine though, blue, with red lips. The temperature contrast here is appealing to me. And the ochre beige colors on the teeth and horns brings him to life. I haven't mentioned the base because it was straightforward. I didn't want it to distract from the Squig, so I kept it simple. Some mud and a bit of grass from the back. This all goes with the theme of simplicity and this video. I think it's time for some beauty shots. I'll remind you one more time, if you feel stuck, not have enough time, knowledge or whatever, my advice is do something smaller and easier. You'll feel so much better and more ready to try something bigger. Who knows, in the end you might have done something you love. And that's not a bad way to spend an evening. I'll say thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, you could check my other videos. For now, bye!